Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. And I'm wearing the Guided by Angels black top today with the white writing. I'm so happy with this, it came yesterday. If you do want to have a look at the merch, we do t-shirts here, Guided by Angels mugs, bags, cushions, there's all kinds of groovy things. If you go to the Teespring store at the top of the page, you'll find it. And if you click on an item, there is plenty more. Everything's not showing up at the moment on the YouTube site, but if you check out on Teespring, you'll see what's there. So before I start the reading today, I just want to give a big shout out to one of our soul family, our soul brother. He's a divine feminine. He's started his YouTube channel. He's doing really well. He's got about 550 subs. So if you guys can go and check him out, give him some love. His channel name is Darren Dragon Tarot. Okay, Darren Dragon Tarot. I'm just making sure I'm saying it right. He's a really down-to-earth guy. His readings are spot on. Go and check him out. He supports our channel here. He's one of our soul family. Big love for Darren, so go and check him out. And I'll put the description of his channel in the link below. So what are we doing today then? Well, this is the daily reading. It is Tuesday. We're going into this brand new fresh energy. So I'm going to use quite a few decks of cards to tune in. And also to let you know, I'm going to be doing a pick a pile later on for members. So if you do want to become a member, if you aren't already, to support the channel, all the information to join is in the description below. Or you can join next to the subscribe button. You'll find the join button there. And tomorrow we will be live doing a Q&A for members. So check that out. Okay then, we're going to use a few decks of cards. We're going to use 2 decks of tarot. We're going to use one of my favourites. This is a tarot of the Celtic Fairies deck, this one. We're going to use the romantic tarot to bring in some romance. Then the psychic tarot as well. I love this deck to really see what's going on in tune with them. We're going to bring Archangel Michael in, the warrior angel, the protector, because he's protecting all the twins right now watching over our journey. We're going to bring in the Love for All Seasons cards, and I'm going to use these amazing planetary element deck because I want to see what elements is around the twins today and what's going on, what intense emotion. So I'm going to shuffle the cards, then I'm going to do a message from the masculine to the feminine. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know, please, today? What's going on with the divine feminine today? What do we need to know? Thank you. What do we need to know for the divine masculine today? Thank you, thank you. And what do we need to know for the journey? Thank you, amazing. Okay, what do we need to know for the feminines today, please, angels? For the masculines today, what do we need to know? I'm taking out anything that's jumping. This is how I intuitively read the tarot or the cards. What do we need to know for the journey? Thank you. Okay, for the feminines, what do we need to know? Because every day I'm shuffling. Okay, she says, dropping all the cards. A lot of powerful energy around today again. Remember, the masculines are watching the feminines. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for the journey? Wow, look at that one. That's why they needed to jump all over the place to really shape the energy up then. Let's have a look. Okay, what do we need to know for the feminines today? For the divine masculines and for the journey. Wow, look at that. Amazing. Okay, just flying out the deck today. What do we need to know, please, Archangel Michael? Thank you for the masculines. Wow, look at this. Amazing. And for the journey, what do we need to know? I knew that one was going to come out there. Wow, okay. Last deck. What elements are working with the twins today, please, angels? With the feminines. What's going on with the feminines? Thank you. With the masculines today. 2 energies. Wow. And for the journey. Wow, amazing. Okay, and that one. Let's do this then. Let's see what's going on. So we're going to start with a message from the masculine to the feminine. What does your masculine want to say to you today? Here we go. Wow. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. Don't give up on me. So your masculine is saying to you, please don't give up on me. Why? Because I was born to be with you. So your masculine is acknowledging that today. They know they've got to step up. They know they've got to do the work. So they're asking you to trust them. Please don't give up on me. So beautiful. Okay, wow. Well, they're going through a bit of conflict today. This is the masculine energy here. But the cat there signifies strength and understanding. The cat there is signifying their higher self and that they will choose you. Because it feels like they may have someone or something around them in their 3D world that's kind of watching them a little bit right now. So they're afraid they're being watched. And remember that the feminines, the masculines are watching you, but they're afraid they are being watched from others. And they're giving me like breath energy, like I need to cough as well and clear the air. So this is the throat chakra energy coming in here. And we've got the 5 of spears showing you what they're doing, they're fighting. You know, they're fighting for this connection. They're fighting themselves. They're fighting their 3D world. They're fighting in their life. You know, I feel there's conflict energy around them. And I picked up on that yesterday as well. You know, this conflict, this watching energy. So if they are in a karmic situation, their person is watching them right now because they know something's a bit off, something's not quite right. I feel they're being watched by society, family. You know, they're also, this is about Big Brother watching you. You know, they're worried about changing things because of that. And it may seem like they're asleep and they're not making a decision, or they're not coming forward, or they're not doing what needs to do. But this is a reflection week. This is a rest week. This is a period where they get the strength back. You know, the 4 of Swords, it's all about reflection. It's about regrouping, you know, healing, meditation, calming your energy. And this is what the masculines are doing. So if it feels or seems like they're asleep, they're not. They're just biding the time to speak the truth because the sword of truth is there. And they know they've got to sever these you know, cords with the past, with the things they're healing. And some of them are masking it in alcohol and distraction, and some of them aren't. But this is showing you it's a forward motion. There's healing coming in to bring in a change. So they are moving towards you. It's just in the meantime, while there's still things going on, they're working out what to do. So this is showing you they're working on this energy because they want some playtime with you. You know, they want to spend time with you. When they are daydreaming or in sleep, this is what they are thinking about. You and them together, having fun, making it more relaxed and playful. Holiday time. Maybe they're thinking about the past. Maybe you've spent holiday time together in the past and they're thinking about it now. Or they're thinking about unconditional love. The way that you just gel together, because dolphins signify this beautiful unconditional love and communication. So they're thinking about communicating to you the way they feel, telling you how they feel, showing you how they feel, because they know they were born to be with you. And that's why they're saying to you today, don't give up on me, because they're working things out. They're finding their way. They're going through conflict for you, fears, doubts, illusion. They're overcoming addictions to be with you, overcoming their 3D world, their challenges. They're facing it all to move forward, to communicate. So trust in this connection. They do want to kiss you and touch your face and feel you. And this is powerful. You know, this is another message that says, don't give up on me. Don't give up, especially if they're in a 3D situation and you're seeing that on the computer. You know, they're showing me that like on social media. You know, if you're seeing that they are sharing a photograph with their person, and I don't really feel that's going on much at the moment with everything that's going on in the world. There's too much fear energy around. You know, it's all about what's going on with the, you know, the pandemic. And, you know, I mean, I'm not on social media, but the angels are showing me there's more fear right now than love on the internet. So we have to keep raising our vibration as a divine feminine empowered. This is showing the masculines thinking, contemplating, working things out, wondering what to do. This is the energy that they're in today. They're working out solutions, patience and planning, and look at this, solitude. So the masculines are working things out in solitude today. This is why it's this energy of taking a step back. And I know so many masculines have come forward to the feminines. You've shown me that in the comment section. You've emailed me about it. So many of you coming towards each other right now. And this is because the masculines are doing this wise planning. And this is why you have to be patient right now, feminine. So if your masculine hasn't come forward yet, have patience. If your masculine has come forward but seems to be going a bit quiet again, have patience, because they're planning what to do, they're working things out, they're finding the answers. And they've gone into this solitude energy to regroup and process. We've got prayer will help the situation. So they're speaking to heaven. They're trusting in their guides. They're understanding a lot more what they need to do. They're trusting in the divine, and they are innocent in all of this. And you have to remember that on every single level, that the masculines are doing what they were born to do. They were born to be with you. So they were born to come in and trigger you and open you up to the wounds inside of you that need healing and change. They were innocent when they were born, and they are innocent now. So forgive them. Forgive them for the way they've hurt you, because you've also hurt them. You hurt each other, you trigger each other, you wake each other up. So you're innocent and they are innocent. So don't judge your twin, don't blame them for things, let it go. And remember, this is a journey of unconditional love. And when you connect with the energy, make it playful, because playful, relaxed, light-hearted energy is what leads to communication. If you're feeling very dense about it all, like intense feelings, but not in a passionate way, it's more in a fear-based, low vibration, desperate, needing it now way, you create that energy and it delays communication, because the masculines don't feel confident or secure enough to come forward, because they're afraid of being judged. They're afraid of being blamed. They're afraid of that energy of going round in circles. They want to make it playful because they're innocent and they love you. And they feel that way for you. That's why they're dealing with the conflict every day. So we've got Mars energy coming in and Earth energy. And this is powerful because the Mars energy is about severing cords and ties, karmic endings. And you may have noticed I've gone a bit shorter again. So I had a little trim yesterday, because the severing, the cutting of the hair right now is signifying these changes. And this has been the energy of what's going on in lockdown. So the masculines are making the final snips of their life. They're changing their life right now. They're planning and, patiently plotting what to do. So the Mars energy is like fire energy. It's like the energy of change, the anger within them, the conflict, the resolution, the things they need to do. And the Earth energy is about grounding. It's about bringing in this grounding power. And the message says, by drawing this card, you're invited to use the energy of Mars when practicing magic to end conflict. So powerful. So this conflict energy they're going through is coming to an end. And I feel this moving out by the end of the week, because I feel there is arguments going on around the masculines right now. And they are feeling quite strong and confident about the divine feminine. But everything else in their life, there's an upheaval going on. This contradictory energy around them that they're sorting out. This weird vibe that they're dealing with. So you're probably catching up on that, feeling that energy, and they're giving me fear, and it's bubbling up. Thank you, it's bubbling up. I have to release it when it comes. It's like burpy energy. It's like acid in the throat, and it's coming up there. It says, to innovate yourself, to improve strength, power, and authority, for self-assertiveness, and for anything that needs to be kick-started or requires physical work. So this is Mars kick-starting their energy to make things happen on the 3D plane, the physical, because you may have been connecting in the 5D realm and tuning in that way, but this is about making it physical, bringing it back to earth, bringing it down to earth. So the masculines right now are being brought down to earth. Remember that Earth helps us to recognize and accept the limitations and the potential of ourselves. Earth shows us how to take responsibility for our lives and our destiny, standing in stability and growth. So there's stability coming in, there's growth, and this is a real sign of the changes going on. So remember, your masculine is innocent on this journey. They're just doing what they were born to do. To be with you, to wake you up, to help you to heal your emotions, to trigger your awakening, to lead you where you're meant to be. And prayer will help the situation. So if you're worried about your masculine right now, anything they're going through, pray for them. Call on the angels, they're right by their side. But they are starting to talk to heaven and give it to heaven. That's why they're spending time in solitude. Because they're waking up, they're learning lessons. They're learning to plan patiently. They're awakening, they're being illuminated right now. They're like visualizing things, planning, contemplating, working things out, wanting to make decisions, to bring in communication, to have this time with you. They want to kiss your lips and hold you again. They want to feel you and touch you. And that's why they're saying, don't give up on me. Let's make it more playful. So I feel you're going to see dolphins today connected with the divine masculine that will show you the journey is real and that there's this real innocent vibe coming in about forgiveness and letting go. Don't hold on to anger or resentment. It doesn't serve you, and it certainly doesn't serve your journey. You know, the masculines are waking up, they're realizing. Now look at this for the divine feminine, so powerful. This is the cauldron of love, and it's everything bubbling up in there. And, you know, this is the Ace of Cauldrons, which in the traditional tarot is the Ace of Cups. So this is about the bubbling love, the emotion. In fact, this is one of the most powerful cards you can get for love, because it shows you you're putting everything into this cauldron and everything's being created. It's being created in love and power. So this is the power of the connection, the dawn of a new day, a new beginning, a fresh start. So it's showing you something magical is coming into the connection, and it's showing you everything in moderation. You know, you've got the Temperance card there. So even if your masculine is acting a bit foolish, if they're still wearing a mask, if they're hiding behind alcohol, if they're distracting themselves in some way, they're riding on a goat, and that goat signifies adventure. So they're preparing for an adventure, and divine feminine, you're dizzy with it right now because you can feel it coming. You're drunk on love. You're drunk on their love. So you're feeling this energy of change and this shift coming in because you know it's a twin flame love. The candle continues to burn. It's real. And there's so much reflection going on right now. You are understanding more and more every day that everything you're going through is reflected back to you. You're understanding that your masculine is innocent on this journey because they were born to be with you and wake you up to who you are. So you can look in the mirror and see your true self, because they are your perfect mirror. When you look at them, you're looking back at yourself. So if you're blocking them, you're blocking yourself. If you're blaming them, you're blaming yourself. If you don't feel ready, or you feel they aren't ready, it's because things are being aligned in divine time. You have to trust in the love that the candle's burning. And this is also a sign to get some rest, rejuvenate, quiet your mind, cool your energy. Don't worry. Everything's going to be okay because you know your masculine is on the way. There he is, there she is there, with flowers and love for you, showing you it's coming in, that things are moving forward. There's power coming in here. And you're ready, divine feminine. Take off your mask, okay? Take off your mask. And, you know, this signifies what's going on in the world as well with mask wearing. But this is about the masks are coming off. In other words, you're taking down barriers. You're taking down walls. And you're both doing this right now. So trust in the love, because the masculines are finding their way. They're reminiscing. They're thinking about the past. They're thinking about you. They're watching you. And that came up yesterday. They're watching you on social media. They're watching your photograph. They're looking at that photograph of you, that old message or letter or email. They've got their eyes on you. So the drawer is opening. Things are changing. So choose wisely, because things are moving forward right now. So I feel this is about you choosing your thoughts wisely, trusting in yourself, seeing the truth, remembering who you are, remembering that you're on a journey of self-respect and healing. So there's a lot of power coming into this connection today. This is you setting boundaries and working on self. And you've got Neptune energy around your divine feminine. By choosing this card, you're invited to use the energy of Neptune when practicing magic for sacrifice and letting go. So if you need to let go of the fear, the struggle for your self-respect, which means stop holding on so tight and trust the journey, Neptune energy is around you for reversal of fortune. So when you work with Neptune, and this is the energy around you right now, it's reversing fortune, which means things are moving in your favour. Things are turning around right now. It says, for watching and waiting for circumstances to improve, and for idealism, inspiration, and spiritual values. So this is about you understanding the way things are turning and changing and shifting and working in your favour. That things are being changed right now for you. There's magic coming into this connection, but you have to let go and let it flow. Trust. We did a pick a pal yesterday, and there was 3 questions answered, and it was so powerful because they all relate to what the feminines are going through right now. The first one was about fear and facing fear and wondering why you're still being reminded of this person, why this person is constantly on your mind, why whatever you do, you can't forget them. And it's because you're not meant to forget them, because they're your one. But you can let go of the struggle and the fear, and Neptune energy will help you to do that. The second question was about self-love, being kind to yourself, giving love to yourself so you can give love to others. Self-love is the key to healing and the key to all things. And the masculines are learning this right now too. They're learning who they are. They're learning about themselves and what they require to be happy, because they have made sacrifices and they're letting go of those now. They've sacrificed their happiness for so long, for others, for children, for marriages, for family, for jobs, for addictions. And now they're sorting things out, releasing, letting go, and they're turning towards love. And the third question, wow, the third question, it was all about power coming in, the power of surrender, the power of letting go. If there was no fear, no worry about the future, what would you do? How would your life look in the future if there was no fear there? Remember that today. So when you're asking the angels, what would you have me do? What would you have me say? Where would you have me go? See it as you'd like it to be in idealism, because that's the truth. So don't give up on this journey. Stand your ground. You may have to defend your beliefs at times. You may have to stand up for this journey and fight for your right as a divine feminine, because not everybody's going to get you. Not everybody's going to understand you. That's why if you start talking to people outside the twin flame community, or even other twin flames who don't get your own journey, this is why struggle and conflict can come in. This is one of the main reasons, by the way, I created the community page. I created that you can join the angel family, because, it's a private place you can join and go and talk to everyone. Because nobody can view those comments in the outside world. Only people who are in the angel group. So if you're part of the angel family, you've got access to that. If you're worried about someone from the outside world seeing you commenting on posts or videos, but you really want to, that's a place for you. Because not everybody's going to understand. They're going to think you're crazy, that you don't understand life, or, you're living in a dream world. And people think that not only about the twin flame journey, but about everything else that's going on in the world. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Your own beliefs of what's going on with this pandemic, what the agenda is, what's behind it. You're not silly, you know why things are happening. But people think you're crazy for having different beliefs in society and what the media say. So you have to do you and focus on you, because that will lead to tranquility and that will lead to peace, and you'll find the peace in your heart. So be blissful today. And this is your energy, divine feminine. When you're in your power and feeling good, you show that goodness and that light and that love to the world. And your masculine is drawn to you like a moth to a flame. Your masculine finds you irresistible when you're in that energy. When you're just relaxing and letting go and going with the flow. When you're not trying to control or chase. When you're trusting. Because your masculine is saying to you, don't give up on me. Because I'm finding my way. I was born to be with you. And you were born to be with me. So this is about you not having to struggle. When you finally get that, when you finally understand that you are divine magnets and nothing that you do will mess anything up, and that whatever happens, you're going to find your way towards each other because you're two halves of one soul, you let go and you start to enjoy your life. You start to find bliss in the moment. You start to feel at peace, and that's where your power is. And that's when transformation comes in. And that's what's happening now. You're both transforming, you're both growing, and this is a time of positive change, a time of when the truth is coming out, and the masculines are admitting the way they feel. They're admitting they love you, they care for you, they're desperate to tell you. They're admitting that they're understanding this as a spiritual love, a spiritual connection. They're understanding that they have to change their life and make a change to be with you, but not only for you, for themselves. They're understanding because they're starting to be truthful with themselves, that they want to make the effort and move towards you, that they want to be the one for you. And they understand that when you're in that goddess energy, that you've got offers. They understand, they're not silly, they don't think that they're the only one. You know, they think, wow, that person has got offers, I better hurry up. They're going to get taken there. And the truth is, feminines, you know for you there's only your masculine. And that came out in the channeled song yesterday, you know. In my world, there's only you. So you may only see them, but they don't know that. You know, they go through fears and doubts and worries just like you do as a divine feminine. And they worry who you are with, and you worry about who they are with. And this is about the masculine standing strong. So this is also about you taking control and knowing the truth. And the masculines right now are in this energy of, especially if they're in a karmic situation, they're tired, they're tired of the drama. They're tired of the day-to-day. They're tired of the karmic person. They're tired of always having to put on a mask and a show. And there's change coming in now. So I feel there's insomnia, sleepless nights, tiredness, they're drained. And if you're feeling that energy, that's coming from them. Because they are dealing with it. It's like when, the curtains open, another day, and they're struggling. Especially if they're in a karmic situation, a third party, because, they know what they need to do. They have to deal with this fear. It's a very fertile time right now for destiny. So this is showing they're operating from their heart. They're making the changes they're guided to make for destiny, for power, for spiritual strength. There's healing coming in. And the spiritual strength coming in for you, divine feminine, because you're in your power. And you're facing the disruption. And there's disruption energy in the world right now. So lean on God and the angels for support. The angels are with you. They're watching over this journey. They've got you. And it's showing you your children are watched over by angels. But the angels are showing me this is God with you. You are a God's creation. And you are a child of the Creator. And you are watched over by angels. And there will be a favourable outcome. Balance coming in. Restoration, healing. Moving towards union. Coming together, a favourable outcome. And look at this. We've got Saturn energy and we've got winter. So powerful. Saturn says, you're invited to use the energy of Saturn when practicing magic for anything to do with old age, with establishing or breaking down boundaries or limitations, with clearing obstacles and restrictions, and with patience. So this energy of Saturn is helping you to be patient, to really thrust through barriers and challenges and obstacles. So this is about removing things, and especially things connected with fear, about old age, about running out of time, about age gaps, about anything in that way that's affecting you and the way you are. Because remember, when the masculines are in karmic situations, they seem to age a lot quicker. I don't know if you've noticed that, but they seem to age a lot quicker. Why? Because they're disconnected from the divine. Divine feminine, doesn't matter how old you are, whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, okay? When you're connected with the divine, when you're tapped in, tuned in, turned on to heaven, when you're in that beautiful energy and you're raising your vibration, you feel like you could fly. And the years drop off you and you feel young. and you feel powerful and strong. And people say to you, wow, how old are you? I mean, look at me, I'm 44 next month. People say to me all the time, I can't believe it, but it's not me. It's nothing I'm doing with my beauty regime. It's because I'm tapped in, tuned in, and turned on to heaven every single day. And the angels raise my vibration and keep me strong. So Saturn energy is coming in to make you understand the truth that age and time and the 3D, it's all illusion. It's man-made to put you into fear, doubt, worry, and anxiety. And you have to tune into something else. You have to change the vibration of your radio so you're tapped into something else. And this energy of winter is showing you a forward motion. This says for you, it's about nourishing ourselves in mind, introspection, body and soul. The focus is on wholesome food, plenty of sleep. It says break free and take care of ourselves. Go for walks, spend time each day redirecting, meditating and journeying deep within yourself. So this energy of winter is about solitude. And this is the energy of the week. And if you watch the weekly readings I've done, that's what it's all about. It's about solitude, rest, rejuvenation. So if it feels stale or stuck or like winter, it's because of the energy right now. Things are changing. Things are shifting. Things are molding, There's the winter energy is kind of like when the cold weather sets in, because it heals everything. It shifts everything. It nourishes everything in a cool way that gets rid of germs and, anything that's been stagnant. It kind of blasts it away with this cold energy. A lot like, think about Elsa and Frozen, the power of winter. It just cleansed everything. So that's what's happening in winter, a cleansing. So whether it's physically winter where you are or it isn't, it's no issue. It's talking about the energy of change and shifting and nourishing yourself. Because especially in the winter, you have to look after yourself even more to boost your immune system, to look after you. So this is the energy of change that's coming in. Shifts, cycles and change, new beginnings, magic. And they're showing me the snowflakes there because every individual twin flame journey is unique, special and different. So even though we're all going through the same things, learning the same lessons, we're all going through specific things for our own soul, and that's unique and special. So remember that. Because it's not working for you, but it's working for someone else, doesn't mean it's not going to work. It means you have to have time and patience. Nourish yourself, nourish the journey. Forgive, let go, breathe, trust the process. It's all falling into place, but you have to trust the journey. So trust faith over fear. You've got this. You really have. You're in control. And this energy of winter is solitude, and that's what the masculines are going through. So whatever happens, however you're feeling today, remember this. There will be a favourable outcome and everything will be okay. Have a great day. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.